Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
And this is what happens when you run two podcasts from one
We'll figure
computer.
We'll figure out.
I just one of those things like I love OBS. They're great. They totally need to be able to set up. You need to be able to set
Profiles.
up. Yeah, or like essentially profiles. Yeah, there needs to be, this stream and this stream.
Yeah.
What is that? Go away.
So sucks.
Did she just call us
Dudes.
Dude?
Hey, what's up, dudes? I will hydrate in 1
guy.
minute, but I will stretch first because the hydrate involves a very interesting drink that I'm mad doesn't have a better name. So, what
I've
I
only
had
had a sip of Lawrence. I haven't actually had mine.
Okay. This is Peeps and Pepsi. I am mad they did not call it Peepsi.
These don't last very long. The
What?
expiration date on it is May.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it must be something that has to do with the extra stuff that's in it. And
I found a gas station that still has dark berry. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I didn't buy it. I was considering it.
you were like tapping your fingers, being like,
Lauren's like, after you pick me up, we can go get it. And I was like, we don't have to do that. It's okay.
Yeah. So they have trademarked on this and the marshmallow bunny shape. They have those trademarked to the point where even the labeling of those is in the fine print saying those are ours. Also, no, we're not going to do Pispy. We're not.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
No.
in the chat she came up with Pispy. Earlier, I chugged down a Coca-Cola Move flavored, which has transformation flavoring. Honestly, no clue. Tastes like toasted marshmallow with a little bit of strawberry aftertones.
I don't get the strawberry at all.
It's very light, very light. It's as if it was, like, as I mentioned, it tastes very faint of that grilled strawberry I've had.
Okay. We're not going to keep them probably, so if you want to take one or two home with you, you can. She's going to drop them off at work. One of her coworkers really liked it.
I'll throw one at my mom. My mom loves weird.
Because we didn't like it.
I gave my mom one of these.
A Peepsi?
We got them at work.
Okay.
I did not. I had a sip, just because I was like, I'm curious, but I'm not viciously curious. So I'm gonna be, because I also didn't get it cold. That's
The smell alone.
The smell alone has, God,
It's so strong.
it smells like marshmallow. I don't get it. I can't say it's much better cold. Okay. Much different than the first sip I had. Way different than the first sip I had. I can feel my arteries wanting to shut down from how much sugar is flying in it, though. 138% of your daily intake of sugar per bottle. You go over there. You go over there. How much was the move? How much was the move?
69 grams.
Nice. Okay, so this little tiny can, 48 grams of sugar.
Well, to be fair, it's a very tiny can.
It's a very tiny can, but 48 grams.
Well, yeah, it's
Or 40%.
caramel-colored sugar water.
Yes, with weird toasted marshmallow. But even still, on top of that, I got my Arizona lemon lime, or cherry lime Rickies. Fucking love them. Got a whole case of them for cheap.
Socks, it's funny you asked that because
You got a big old shake. 2 shake.
they fucked up and I ended up with a free drink.
Oh, okay. They gave you the second one.
Yeah, she's like, do you want it? Because we're going to throw it away if you don't take it. And I was like, well, fuck, all right.
Oh, okay. So 2 picture perfects from
Large. Because we were like, let's do large today. Yeah. We never do large. And this is the day they screw up and they give me. And I'm already almost out of this one.
Shit, if I got 2 Starry Night... Yeah, no. If I got 2 Starry Night lemonades, I guarantee you I would be fucking 3 positions, all my faces, making a freaking different emotion. I would be beside myself. Literally.
The lady goes, the lady tell me about it, and I went, it's okay, I'll just vibrate through the walls later.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Sock says they made a large mistake because you said milkshake. Technically, it's a blended coffee. It's milkshake.
It was an honest mistake.
You've seen that video that went viral of the pissed off Starbucks version. Just me making a grown ass adult their milkshake at 5 a.m.
Yes, I have seen that one.
I'm sorry. This milkshake keeps me from blowing my brains all over the wall. So
Yeah. And
let me have my milkshake.
Another hydrate. Thanks, Socky.
How much to get you to shotgun it?
Wait, you want me to shotgun it?
No, I don't. Because I don't want to clean up the vomit.
I get a sub right in the near future. I will shotgun.
Don't say that, Sean. It's a new month. Sean can do another free one. It can't be an Amazon sub.
Well, it'll be an Amazon sub.
No, it can't be an Amazon
It'll be
sub.
an Amazon
No,
sub. I'm here for the numbers.
It has to be a regular sub.
I'm here for the numbers.
It has to be a regular sub because it has to be a regular sub. I'm going to hold him to a higher standard. It has to be a regular sub.
No. Hold me to all...
When did the chips expire?
March. End of March. It should be on the front. Or right there. Yeah, 5/28/2023. So,
Right there, like I know how to read.
but yeah, hopefully we'll hit that mark come Saturday. Because Saturday, I busted this shirt out just so I could wear it today.
I'd show mine, but it's another podcast. That's all right. I love the guy. He's why I decided to do podcasts in the first place.
Yay!
This is what inspired this nonsense.
We exist in an advancing paradigm where we want to make our hobby somewhat of a career.
I mean, honestly, it's one of those things. He's the guy that made... I've always wanted to be a director.
Yes.
I looked into film school. I put in the applications for the all the writing, all the stuff for it and whatnot. The only thing is, I never actually applied and went full on with it because it would have been like $45,000.
Yeah.
You dying?
Ooh, just a sugar rush. I'm good.
But he's the guy that made me sit there and go, it's attainable.
Yeah.
He's the guy that made me sit there and go, you don't need to go to film school for it. And then he fucking did podcasts, and he also made me sit there and go, I can do this. Like, holy crap, and whatnot.
Like,
he's inspired me in multiple ways. So I don't mind repping his merch. But also, did I tell you?
Oh. Don't do that. I just see you just doing this.
It wasn't this.
Okay.
It was this, not this.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I was wearing this, and I was at the antique mall.
Is it that woman that had a problem with him?
She didn't have a problem.
Well, do you actually like ACDC?
Do you actually listen to ACDC?
Akdak?
Shut up.
Speaking of which, another little tiny tidbit. You and Dice have kind of like a love-hate relationship. Did I mention that his last character for the high school was named Akdak because of AC/DC?
I would assume it would be because of Mars Attacks.
No, but because he was a punk rocker that just, But I figured I'd let you in on that little tidbit.
I don't want to be that guy, but
Be that guy?
They're not punk. They're not punk rock.
No.
I'm just saying.
But they do.
Ramones.
Yeah, he had that as one of the listings, and he changed the names to be
Sex Pistols.
Yeah, he changed that. He had one of those that changed the names, and he had a whole set list of Faerun inspired songs that were just songs we know, but the titles were changed. And I was like, that's kind of cool.
I still want to play a campaign where I'm a bard that has had a iPod fall from another dimension.
Well, in Saturdays, it could have It could possibly happen. So if you build a bard, you know what? Just for that, I'll add it on the Major Arcana.
But like so for me, it would be like the whole reason he became a bard was because he discovered this as a child, and he's just been learning the songs his entire life, and now he is convinced that he has a song ready for any situation. It would be one of those things where I would make a playlist ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
And we would get the number count on it, the time count on it, so I could prove, without showing you the playlist, that nothing is changing on it. And so if I ever... Yeah, basically Star-Lord. So that if I ever don't have a song, it's because I truly did not think of something for this scenario. But making it one of those things of like, I always have a song for it, for any scenario on the iPod. In addition to that, Make it to where you can't reuse songs. Each song is a one-off.
If you can build it up by Saturday, I'll allow it for Saturdays. If not, it'll be Chapter 2, because Chapter 2 is another Wild Magic area.
Maybe something in the future. I won't have it ready by Saturday.
Okay, fair enough.
But, I mean, with my extensive... And I know that your numbers are higher, but, with my extensive library, it's one of those things, like... the funny thing about my library... So your stuff is all very similar, right?
It can be, yes.
You'll go from things like Slayer on my playlist...
I got Slayer.
To the Spice Girls on my playlist.
I don't think I have Spice Girls. Here, let me.
Got a Zigga Zigga Ah.
Yeah, Zigga Zigga Ah. I do not have. Yeah, no, I don't have If You Want to Be My Lover. I have the other. What's the other Spice Girl song? The other good one. The one that actually they harmonize and sound good, not poppy. But okay, I have that.
There's a lot of Spice Girl songs.
So I've got
I want to get the Spice Girl trading cards.
I've got a lot of music, like video game remixes, because that's just my jam. I love those.
You can go from Doom 2016,
sure, yeah,
BFG Division on mine,
okay,
to Scooby-Doo Zombie Island Terror Time.
It's Terror Time again. I need to get that song. I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
Like, there's so much randomness to my
Terror Time.
Betty Davis eyes to Foxy Lady.
To be fair, that would be like a 7 Degrees to Bacon kind of thing, where they would be able to get to that one.
I feel like you probably do it with Wayne's World.
Okay. But yeah, no, I got like a lot of Bluestones. I've of course got Dayrocks and Saint Motel up near the top, just because they are two of my favorite individual groups.
Eagles, Frank Sinatra.
That would be another very interesting 7 Degrees to try and figure out the connection between those two, because those two are vastly different, but they've met a lot of individuals.
Have you seen the videos where people will tell somebody something to start with on Wikipedia and the end goal is Cheez-Its? And so they look up something on Wikipedia, and following just Wikipedia article links, they have to get to Cheez-Its as fast as possible.
Yeah, sure. Sure. We will make it there. All right, let's go into the Badoops. Badoop. So, over in Syria, there has been a major earthquake that has affected that and the surrounding areas. And
Turkey as well.
Turkey, yes, thank you. And a few of the northern countries that are a little bit smaller. They've befallen a very disastrous earthquake. The death toll count is now reaching just a little under 1,000. And so Humble Bundle has decided to put together this one. 100% of the donations are going to this relief fund that is helping 3 very strong ones. $30 to get the whole entire slew, and it involves two brand spanking new games, Gotham Knights and Ghost Runner, as well as Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I'm still scrolling, by the way.
There's also some comics in there.
There's some comics in there. There's some really interesting platformers. Monaco. I love Monaco. It's a really great one to play with other people.
Let's go back to the top real quick so I can touch on this comic.
Saga?
Yeah. Very interesting.
I've only had the first issue.
Very not child appropriate.
Oh, no.
Do not get this for children.
I think maybe 3 pages in there's titty.
There's full-blown sex scene, maybe 3 pages in.
With
TV-headed people.
Yeah, I was about to say, do I want to spoil that? Yeah, I'll spoil that.
TV-headed people.
TV-headed people. And it's canon. That it's not something that's an offshoot. It actually makes sense later on that same issue. So read it with an open mind, and
it's interesting. I own the first issue.
Yeah. I already
first print of the first issue.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
It's not. I secondhand own it. I wasn't the first owner.
Oh.
First owner was a little rough to it.
Oh.
But yeah.
Okay.
I own a first print.
I not too long ago I bought the Paizo's Pathfinder 2nd edition ones. This would be a great way to get the rest of them for Starfinder. You get Starfinder's core rulebook as well as Starfinder's Junker's Delight, which I love building things out of junk. That is one of the interesting things for characters that I have as of lately. You get Payday 2, XCOM 2, Strange Brigade, Euro Truck Simulator 2, System Shock 1 and 2. I'm not even a quarter of the way down this list, by the way. Flynn, Son of Crimson, Into the Pit, really good game. Worms Rumble, which you said was not too good. It was okay.
Which one?
Worms Rumble, the 3D one?
Yeah, so it just wasn't the other Worms games. They tried to be too different.
Okay. Backbone, a great noir story with animal tendencies. Calico, Sock says she doesn't mind this game. Monaco has said, I really enjoy this one. Remnants of Nezith, a great platforming game.
Mrs. Nesbit.
Howdy. Soul Blight, a good Souls-like game. Chris Tales, a pretty good storytelling game. Guilty Gear X2 Reload, which is not as good as Iruka, but it'll do in a pinch for a good old stick fighting game. And then just a whole slew of games. Go and check out this list. It's only $30, helps out charity. All of it goes to it. Even if you use our link, we get none of that goes to right where it needs to be, which is Direct Relief, which is my third favorite charity, just because it is directly impacting what you are putting your money toward. That they are very transparent with where all the money is going. Help out with health services more than trying to figure out ways around insurance. They just say, we're just going to pay for it outright. International Medical Corps, which of course helps out with Direct Relief. And then of course, Save the Children, which helps them, of course, when it's not just medical, it's also to help out with food, shelter, clothing, as well as in dire, a new home.
I'm ruined.
What's
you
up?
said Save the Children, and I thought of Anchorman.
Save the children.
Save the children!
Yeah. But go check it out. There's also another little tiny...
This is why I don't need to do drugs. It's already fried.
It's already burnt. There's a couple other little bundles, nothing too major. This one's the one that I would lean more toward. But as of today, I have purchased the Fallout one that I talked about on the last Cyberpunk one. It's very wartime heavy. It is very, very. You need to print these out. You need to go and get a 3D printer and print these out if you want to play this game. Kind of stinks. It has digital media for it. It's a little rough for digital. This one helps out trees, waters, and people. And NPower, which this one's a new one, but it is a national nonprofit that helps out advancing race and gender equality all across the world. Yeehaw. Skadoop. Socks and I played a little bit of this just before popping over, and I didn't want to put the controller down. This is a very fun expansion so far for Destiny 2 Lightfall. Yes. Just dropped yesterday, and it is fun. It is great. Music's great.
Is it big?
Very big.
Is it bigger than Savathun?
A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger.
Because I felt like I burned through all the regular Savathun stuff and her Throne World really quick.
And then it just felt like it was the same 4 areas. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of depth to it. You have a lot more adaptability, especially when you have a new power-up like this. You get a grappling hook as your grenade ability. Mm-hmm. And it allowed me to, grapple onto you, and I pull you toward me toward you, and I can shoulder tackle you. And I'm like, I like that.
Crucible's gonna suck.
Oh, Crucible is gonna suck. Good news, I'm not going in the Crucible. I've already bowed off of it. Unless I absolutely need to, I'm not going in there with this. I am not gonna go in there with that. Because, no. But the abilities between them, the Warlock Broodweaver has something called Needle Storm, which is very similar to Blade Barrage, but it has all these little... strand worms that go and follow other individuals and blow up on them. So it's not just the initial impact. It's like if you kill a whole bunch of things, it creates these worm strands. With mine, it's these 2 claws that are coming out of my arms, and I just throw these green big ol' strands, and if it hits a weaker creature, little wormy piranhas, that's what Socks had mentioned. And when I'm swinging these giant blades out at them, and it tangles up enemies and holds them aloft, and I love it. I haven't seen I haven't seen the Hunter one, but I Googled it real quick. It's kind of interesting. It allows you to basically move around very quickly. I would want to know a little bit more of that. Grapple grenades, grapple melees, they work just as you would figure. Some new weapons. I'm liking the new weapons. They feel good. Socks now has some new builds. You can now pretty much build whatever you're wanting to build for free, just a little bit of time to try and figure out how you want to build. No longer need to go to Ada to hope for a mod. No, you have all the mods. They've shifted them around. They made them way easier. There's a couple things in there that I know you are going to really like. One that you have been wanting.
What's that?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The farm's back.
Oh, the farm's back.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can we still play soccer?
No, they destroyed that. The Red War did it, to be fair.
Bastard.
Yeah, but at least the farm is back, and it's a nice little area. Marasov said, well, this is where you made your last stand. Us on Earth will make our last stand here. I'm like, that's great. There's also a little place in the tower that I would like for you to visit.
Okay.
When you spawn in, you'll see a big old tree. To the left of that big old tree, I want you to go there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You're saying at the tower, so.
Yep, it's a brand new thing.
So,
there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was looking at the camera to try and grab it. So you're saying the big old tree is like the tree where all the events happen underneath it?
No, this is a brand new tree.
So wait.
They have added a new tree.
So is there a new spawning point, or is it where that tree was?
So when you spawn in, you have your post office off to the far left.
Yeah.
You got the Eververse, and then just between the Eververse and Big Blue Baldy, there's the tree.
Okay, interesting.
And then to the left of the tree is what I want you to see.
Okay, so that's an area they keep changing, because at one point that was the area that was missing a big chunk of it.
Yeah, now it's fixed up.
Yeah, it was fixed up. Now there's a tree there.
Yeah, now there's a tree there.
Interesting.
And they did a little bit of moving around, and it's not bad. I like it. Hopefully Sox will be able to get into Lightfall, and we'll be able to kick some ass. I'm finding it very challenging on Legendary alone. I'm kicking ass, but it humbles me. It massively humbles me. And I'm very curious to know what Strand will do for me. Skadoop. So the reason why I pulled up this exact image was because Deathloop really got me thinking. Big time. It is a game that honestly has me writing down notes so that way I don't forget specific things that happened at specific times, so that way I don't lose track of them. It is a good goddamn game. The guys over at Arcane Studios know what the fuck they're doing, and if anyone is within my line of voice, if you have Game Pass, hop into Deathloop. If you love a good story with pretty good combat, but be prepared. It is Groundhog's Day at its finest. There is the small changes that happen during day that will definitely afflict the evening.
Since you brought up Groundhog's Day, do you know what the alternate ending was to that?
No.
So he finally wakes up and it's a different day. And, things have finally progressed.
Yeah, and he woke up next to the
so that's
anchor woman. Right?
Yeah, so that's the regular ending. He finally is a good person, and so he gets to get out of the loop. They're gonna run off and hopefully be happy ever after.
Okay.
He wakes up that way in the alternate ending that they didn't do.
Okay.
To discover that she's now stuck in a time loop.
Oh.
Which my question is how does he know that she's stuck in a time loop? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I would suppose that she would notice it after the first one, and then be like, "Hey, this is I'm living the same," and then it would just pretty much branch on to a good, pretty okay sounding sequel.
But then he would the next day not remember any of that because he's not affected by the time loop she is. Just like all the people he interacted with never remembered anything from the next day over. Because only the person in the time loop remembers it.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. I'm glad that wasn't the ending they went with. That movie has one of those scenes that will never fail to make me fucking sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. The cinema is fucking magical.
Yeah, loving cinema.
Yeah.
Skadoop. Speaking of Game Pass, 2 more games have dropped, I think, as of 2 days ago. One of which I've heard about on my mobile device, Merge and Blade, which I would probably grab and just kind of waste time on because this seems like it's a very casual fighting game. It's a nice little time waster. And then Soul Hackers 2. I never played Soul Hackers 1. Never heard about it. Love the art style, though. Very reminiscent of hand-drawn things like Odin Sphere and... oh, God. Arctelial? I don't remember the other one. It is Atlas. You are correct. But, you know, those 2 dropped, so if you, as I said, got Game Pass, go check them out if you are interested in them. JRPGs. Hooray. Skidoo. Pokemon Day 2023. It was February 27th was National Pokemon Day because that was the Japanese release for Red and Blue.
Yeah, and I was dumb and completely missed that. Did not make any Pokemon content on my TikTok.
Yeah.
I missed out on a really good hashtag.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. But they made about an hour and 20-something minute long video going down what they're going to be doing for the next couple months to a year. They've provided a lot of details with things. They want more people doing Pokemon Go stuff. There's going to be, I think they said, you may be able to find 2 Pokemon that, not these 2 here, there's going to be 2 more Pokemon that have not been seen yet, and that are going to be Pokemon Go exclusive.
I don't like that thing.
You don't like that thing?
What
Which
the
one?
fuck is that? The tall one.
This one? I don't know. It's got hair. It's got noodles.
Humanoid ones are always a little weird.
Mr. Mime.
So one of the best ways I saw describing this was, Ash sleeping with his Pikachu. Ash sleeping with his Machop.
Yeah, or Machoke. Yeah,
Machoke,
yeah. And if it's Machamp, 4 hands for the lovin'.
Yeah. And that one's a weird looking one. What was the thing we passed up here?
This is the Odd Fusions, I think. It doesn't really... It just says Paradox Pokemon. So you have Suicune mixed in with a T-Rex looking raptor with 2 tails. I don't know. And then you have another one that's mixed in with... I don't remember what its name is. But I'm looking at these and I'm like, okay, so we're getting fusions now. We're getting different Pokemon that are vastly different than like region differences. So I'm curious if there's going to be more of these further down the line because they said they wanted to do a lot for Scarlet and Violet. So hopefully we'll see more of newer combination of Pokemon. What you up to?
Trying to figure out how to spell something. I'm typing in the chat.
Oh, okay. As I said, Pokemon Go. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, which is going to be the first major DLC for Scarlet and Violet. It looks like it's going to be a nice little party central area with yukatas or small kimono style clothing, floating lanterns. It just looks like it's going to be a good old time. They hinted at this in the posters that you would see in front of either Pokemon shops or other stores. So, okay. I mean, I haven't gotten into Scarlet and Violet because my sticker... I need to send those in. I need to send them in. So I can
Did you watch the TikTok I sent you about all the different Nintendo controllers?
No.
So it's
How
supposed
long
to be...
did you send me that?
At least I hope I sent it to you because I sent it to myself from one TikTok account to the other to send to you. So hopefully I did send it to you.
Okay.
It would have been within the last 2 or 3 days.
Okay, then I haven't really looked either. Because I've been a sad boy.
So it's a guy that's like... It's supposed to be the guy that's like selling the... He's supposed to be in charge of like Nintendo stuff over here on the American side, I think. And it's like getting the controllers from the developers each time and his reaction. And so... like he gets the NES controllers, like, I guess this works. I mean, probably could have used a little more to it, but this will do. And then, he gets the Super Nintendo one. This is great, perfect controller.
Yes.
And he goes through all of them, and then he gets to the Nintendo Switch. Why does Mario keep moving to the right while I'm not touching him? We don't know? Fuck it, send it out anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. And Socks in chat says that they have Violet, the one with daddy issues, not the mommy issues. Back to the list, however. Pokemon Sleep, which...
So it's yellow.
Huh?
If it's daddy issues, it's yellow. Ash's daddy ain't around. I'm still convinced he's the leader of Team Rocket.
I also think it's Giovanni, but until we get the proven... Pokemon Sleep, which helps out regulate your sleep by also monitoring your smartphone and your sleep habits with a nearby Bluetooth thing that also works with Pokemon Go Plus, which we will talk about in 2 seconds because it is available for purchase.
No.
Oh.
The phone being on your nightstand monitors your sleep.
Uh-huh. No,
by leaving your smartphone by your pillow when you go to bed.
Hold on. Look.
To aid in your research, the new Pokemon Go Plus accessory can be used. The app does it without that.
Without that?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was both
it can be both, but the app does it with. You don't have to buy this device to get it. It'll just work better.
They both do. Okay, and it also sings lullabies for you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Is that lullaby the sound of a nice stormy night? Because that's my lullaby.
I'm okay with Stormy. I'm fucking keen on coffee shop sounds with rain hitting window.
I think my best sleep in my entire life is when I lived in Texas. We got thunderstorms all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, thunderstorms. I like far rolling thunderstorms. Nothing that's like right above head, but like far away that you can just hear the, that
I like the rain hitting outside.
I like that. I like it when it hits the window.
I've found a few good ASMRs that are snow, and at first I was like, I don't want a lot of wind, but it's not a snowstorm. It's just snowing, so you get that light sound of the snow falling outside, and I really like that. That's pretty good. I like the crackling fireplaces.
Crackling fireplace is okay. If it gets too much, then it kind of sounds like they're like burning charcoal. And I'm like,
My one issue I've run into with the coffee shop ones is they're like, coffee shop with smooth jazz. I'm like, I'm fine with that. And then the smooth jazz is cranked to 11 while everything else is at -4. And I'm like, why is the jazz so loud? Like, this would be too much even if it was a coffee shop. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, the problem... Sock says they like waves and wind. That's cool. But rain on a specifically tin roof...
Yeah, rain on a tin roof is really good.
I'm okay with. It's just if one drop hits weird, it tingles on the inside of my ears. You like jazz? She wanted to fuck a bee. She wanted to fuck a bee, bro.
So I watch comedians in cars getting coffee.
Okay.
And he talked about the fact that he mentions jazz in far too many of his movies and shows.
He likes
jazz.
Like jazz? He likes jazz. But this Sleep...
Which, by the way, if you've never sat down and actually watched that show...
I watched a couple.
I know you watched a couple with us.
I haven't watched any of my own.
It's such an easy thing, if that makes sense.
It's you put it on and you can enjoy it.
Yeah, because it's just two people talking and having a good time.
Yeah, I remember you showed me, what was it, Jim Carrey?
Yeah, I think I showed you the Jim Carrey one.
He was just being aloof.
Yeah.
And when the, I don't know if it was an actress or, because they just went to a fucking diner and she was a little starstruck by him, but he was like, it comes with the territory. But he was just kicking the shit with her.
Yeah. Oh, we just watched the Dana Carvey episode the other day. That one was pretty good.
I like Dana Carvey. I need to watch more.
He was talking about changing like adjustments to stand up as he realizes he's getting older and the audiences are getting younger and whatnot. And not necessarily for the reasons you're thinking, but just because like
I know why.
There's certain things that people just don't understand anymore.
Like VCRs.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. Or like, because he was like, because he does voices, bringing in a voice of somebody that's been dead for 3 decades that nobody knows anymore.
I mean, if you were to do Don Knotts to me or you, we would know.
Yeah, but we grew up on Scooby-Doo and shit like that.
Right, and Three's Company. But if you did it to someone 10 years younger than us, If
I walk up to someone 10 years younger than me and I say, who's Mr. Roper? They're going to be like, what?
Who? Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
No, they'll give you a weird look.
Why are there so many ostriches?
I can't hold all these eggs. But
if I say who's the star of the Herbie movies, they would say Lindsay Lohan.
No.
Before they would say Don Knotts.
Yeah, no.
And those are both wrong answers. It's Herbie.
It is Herbie. It is the car. July 14th, 2023 is when you're going to be able to get this Pokemon Sleep Pokeball, which we will talk about in 2 seconds.
Well, that's when. So is that when the Pokeball comes out too? Because I thought that was when is Sleep already out.
Pokemon Sleep is planned to launch in summer 2023.
Coming later this year.
So later this year.
So probably roughly around the same time that device goes live. Because the device doesn't make sense if you don't have the app. It does work with Go, but you're missing out on an entire feature.
Right. So I think it might be Sleep first, Pokemon Go later. Yeah.
Wait, well, no.
Or Pokemon Go Plus later. I'm sorry.
Plus.
Plus. Plus?
Plus.
Plus.
It's 2 pluses.
It is 2 pluses.
I don't know why.
I know. And then it has like PMCAWNSAA.
What?
PMCAWNSAA. That is what the product is called.
Okay.
Here, I'll go over to it real quick.
Okay, yeah. I think it's cute.
It is cute.
You know, it reminds me of the little digital. We still have some in the other room. Reminds me of the little digital Pokeballs that they did for a while, where you could load a Pokemon on it. It was a step counter.
Yeah. Okay. The pedometer. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was so that you could build your friendship with your Pokemon that you would then put back on your DS.
Yeah. I don't think this is a part of it, but it's cute to look at.
So it's one of those things of like, how great would it be to just sleep on his tum-tum?
Oh, I want. So,
but then he rolls over,
yeah,
and you're dead.
And you're dead because it's 1.8 tons.
We started watching One Punch Man. Have you watched it?
One Punch? Oh fuck yeah! Yeah. Oh.
Brother.
Yeah. Okay. You're. Oh. How many episodes are you in on that?
I think we're almost done with season 1.
Oh, you'll love season 2. Season 2 actually gives him a lot of depth.
I mean, you already got.
Well, more depth, I should say.
The way he got his powers is fucking hilarious, and everyone's like, "What? No, that doesn't make sense." Like, but that's what I did.
But that's what he did. And Akira Toriyama and the creator of One Punch had a discussion of who would be stronger, Vegeta or Saitama. And they actually did a collaboration comic where Vegeta said, "I can feel your power. You're very strong. Do you want to fight?" And of course, Saitama says, "Sure, whatever." And as soon as they have a pretty neat little fight. And all of a sudden he says, "Fine, I'll get serious." And all of a sudden Vegeta goes, oh no. And realizes that he's not strong enough for what Earth can possibly muster. And I'm like, that's a great way to both go, Vegeta's strong. We know how strong he is. But also, this alien, technically, is having to be like, I need to become stronger than this human. Because there's no humans in DBZ trilogy that, I mean, Krillin's kind of getting there with Super, but Super's kind of up in the air with how their power levels are going. I don't want to talk about it. But having that collaboration comic actually really, it cemented it.
Have you ever seen the little fan-made thing of Goku going and making a wish with, what's the dragon's name?
Shenron.
Making the wish with Shenron, and he's like, yeah, so, Vegeta's almost up to my power level again, so can you just make me stronger again? And he's like, really? And he's like, yeah, again? Yeah, you're such a dick. Yeah, I know.
Muffin Button. I will always love DBZ Abridged. If you got like an hour to lose, go and watch DBZ Abridged. It's a lot of really good voice actors doing a lot of very funny things.
He kept punching you in the dick.
But
back to the Pokemon stuff.
Back to the Pokemon stuff. Pokemon Go Plus, you were right. It does have 2 pluses.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. But it's basically just having that little extra words on what this will do for Pokemon Go.
Yeah, this device will auto check Pokestops for you.
Yep.
It can auto catch Pokemon with regular Pokeballs. If you want to use Great Balls or Roach Balls, you got to go into the app and tell it.
Yep.
So it'll do some auto throws for you, and then it also connects with the sleep stuff, so that you can do more with better with the sleep thing.
And it has a little Bluetooth speaker, so it can do the recorded stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm curious. I would like to listen to it because if it has something like that, I might actually get into this again.
You already closed the link, didn't you?
Oh, for the thing?
Yeah,
I can open it back up.
I just wanted the pre-order price.
Oh, $54.99.
Ooh.
Yeah, $54.99.
A
A little rough.
little pricey.
But it's there is two bonuses to this. There is 2 bonuses. One, USB-C. Sorry, that immediately gets a pass by me. I anything that runs off of USB-C means that it's got clean lithium batteries, and its carbon footprint will clean itself up in time. That's kind of what I'm feeling.
I don't know nothing about any of that, so I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know if it's gonna be that close to me. Don't touch me. Now, see if it's.
I'm not laying on it.
No, I'm not.
I cannot see me successfully using this thing for sleep because if I put it under my pillow, a lot of times I'll put my arms under my pillows, so that thing's getting bitch slapped across the room.
Yeah.
If I have to lay on it, it's gonna be uncomfortable, or my fat ass is gonna break it. If I can clip it to the edge of my sheet,
I would probably
maybe.
I would probably. So I have this weird thing that's hanging on my wall from us moving in, and I would probably hang it up on that, like a banister-ish.
But I think it's supposed to be touching the bed so that it can feel your movements.
Oh, then I don't want to.
Because it's got to know how restless you're sleeping. Because that's like part of the. That's how these like sleep tracking things like. So I've used sleep tracking things.
Okay.
But I've never used the devices. I only use the apps. The apps listen to you and base it all off of sound. But like Amazon has a thing you can wear on your wrist. You can do it with the Apple Watch, which has never made sense to me because when are you charging the watch then?
Yeah.
Well, at least with the Amazon thing, it's only meant for sleep. So you take it off and it charges all day while you're awake.
Yeah.
Put it back on. So they're sensing how much you're moving your body.
Yes.
And that helps track the REM cycles more, helps tell you how restless your sleep is and whatnot. So this thing's gonna have to probably lay on your bed somewhere, and I see it getting broken or thrown across the room real easy.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Or hopefully it's durable. Let's go do Pokemon Concierge, which is coming soon to Netflix. Which I'm very curious on, like what it's gonna have as far as story.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it's just going to be about a concierge person and their side duck, trying to run the best little tropical resort they can. What I really am interested in is that it's stop motion animation.
I love stop motion. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I love stop motion. Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. I'm happy to see it, but I'm scared about the price.
Oh, I'm sure it'll probably be. It depends on how many cards.
Okay.
But considering that it comes with a playmat, it comes with energy cards, it comes with status stuff, everything that's coming in the box, this is probably going to be at least 100.
Let me see what. Oh, it's just gallery, but it has the 3 original.
Yeah, it's got reprints of all the original stuff. This is a big deal. This will be one of the first times you can get, I think, Abra again in a long time.
Oh.
The other thing is there's going to be golden Charizards in this for chases and whatnot. So what's gonna suck is I do believe, if I'm understanding right, and prize cards. See, prize cards. Since the board features center, I don't know if it's a guarantee you get everything, or if you're gonna have to buy multiple sets of this.
Okay, letting you form new strategies with never-before-seen cards like Ho-Oh EX and Lugia EX.
Yeah.
Except for basic energy cards, the cards in these decks are not legal.
Yeah.
But since the game is always changing, these static decks are perfect for challenging friends and family to an evergreen battle of the Pokemon trading card game.
But I'm talking from a collector's point of view. If there's any mystery cards in here, the question is, do I have to buy 2-3 sets to try to get them all, or is it all going to be clear across the deck? You've got everything. You own everything in this. It goes out there.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm still at on this. But I can tell you right now, I'm interested in getting this because I no longer have this shit. And yes, it won't ever be worth if I still had my stuff from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But holy crap, how great would it be to own that stuff again?
Yes.
Because my collection's gone because of an asshole piece of shit person.
Yes.
And that's always kind of hurt. Because I had that trainer fucking Oak card. I had probably the Charizard. I'm pretty sure I had the Venusaur. I don't know if I had the Blastoise. I don't think I had the Blastoise.
I had Blastoise.
I had a playmat from Japan.
Oh.
Because Jim was in the Navy and he went to Japan a lot.
And so it just came with it.
He brought me back a fucking playmat from Japan.
Oh.
That I have never seen anyone else have. I have not been able to find it online. I have searched through early Japan playmats from when the game came out, and I've never been able to find this fucking playmat.
Oh.
I've done hours of research.
Pokemon Masters EX, which is a celebrate 3.5 years of Pokemon Masters EX with a variety of bonuses and new Master Sync pairs. The 5-star Champion Select Ticket Scout. I don't know what this is for, but it's talking about like dates and times. What is this?
Okay, hold on. Variant bonus of new Master Sync pairs.
Are these cards? Use the ticket and pick a champion to team up with. Hold on, let's find out what this is. Is this the mobile thing? Oh, this is the mobile thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't played this.
I also haven't.
I played Go, and that's about it. I did that one where they're weird squares, but I didn't get past like 2 days of playing that.
Cafe?
No.
No? Oh, I did Cafe.
You're on like an island.
Oh.
Yeah. I played like 2 whole days of it, and then went, same for me.
Okay, fair enough. But I guess, if you want a mobile game, good news, you get a free 5-star Champion Select ticket. Neat. Pokemon Unite, played a little bit of it, never won a single game, got frustrated. Okay, bye.
That's another one I didn't play.
Pokemon Cafe Remix. Now, this one I actually really enjoy just because of its aesthetic, and they've added the 3 new starters over to it. I find it cute. It's fine. There's nothing really wrong with it.
Quest.
That
was the one I played.
Oh my god!
I'm not taking it.
That looked like that Pikachu got a fat ass head. 2023 Pokemon World Championships. It's never been held in fucking Japan. Have you known that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was never ever held in Japan.
2022 was just in London, right?
Yeah, and 2021 was in Korea. But yeah, this is the first time it's ever been going to be held in Japan.
If it ever comes to the States again, I don't know why they would want to. If it ever comes to the States again, I'd love to go.
I would also enjoy to go. Pokemon's starting to slowly creep its way back into my mind with this little empty-headed bastard back here.
I really hope that we get a Poke Shop, the Poke Center.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That'd be great.
That'd be pretty good.
A lot of other countries and cities have gotten them, and I'd really like one. And I think Vegas could be a good town for it.
Vegas could be one. Probably put it up in Fashion Show Mall.
There's not enough. Maybe not Fashion Show.
Fashion Show ain't that bad.
Honestly, you know what I would say? Build it at Town Square.
Town Square would be a good one.
It's strip still, but it's just off strip enough.
It's just off strip enough.
And it really is going to be a family oriented thing.
Actually, that one that sorry, the face you made. That rounded area that has that like bar and grill and then the restaurant up in Summerlin. Right near the Red Rock.
Okay.
Are you
talking downtown Summerlin?
Yeah.
Where at?
There's like that bar and grill, and you can see all those freaking chairs on the outside when you're heading up that area to go into the I'll call it just the external of Red Rock. When that one time you took us to see the last movie we all went to see, I don't recall it offhand. But when we were going through, I was like, "Oh shit!"
You keep saying Red Rock.
Yeah, when we were heading toward Red Rock.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. The center 2-story with the escalators. Yeah. Okay.
I would say about there would be a nice idea because
they've still got enough undeveloped stuff over there. They could probably build it from the ground up too.
And personally, I would say make it a 2-story Pokemon Center because they got a lot of fucking products.
We're getting I can't remember the name of it. Tiger Woods' putting mini golf thing that he did, where it's mini golf, but instead of being all the kind of crazy stuff that we do at mini golf, it's more like actual golf stuff, like there's sand pits and stuff like that. We're actually getting one, and it's gonna be at Town Square.
I don't know.
They just did one in Florida, and it fucking had lines around the fucking block.
I don't know if I personally just don't like Tiger Woods, but
I don't like the fact that he was driving under the influence that one time.
Cheating on his wife twice.
Well, hold on, I'll get to that in a minute. And I think it was way more than twice.
Twice that he got caught.
And they did come back and they were like, the medication just put him in such a headspace that he didn't know what he was doing. He wasn't driving under the influence while being fucked up from the medication he got in the car. Like, he didn't get in the car while on his medication. His medication had him so loopy that he got in the car.
He got in the car after.
And that I kind of understand a little bit. But then when you get to the wife stuff, yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah. Oh, man. Whoop. Okay.
So, tell me about Cafe.
So, Cafe is just a nice little puzzler style game. It's
What's wrong with that?
It's free. It's a very interesting art style. It's very crisp, very flat. I don't know. It's flat color. But it's an okay game. It's on all mobile devices on Switch for free. Yeah, see, look, it looks like a little bit of like a sketch style. Everyone's got their gimmicks. You basically connect.
So you just making food?
You make food. You make score by trying to combine as many of the faces in a limited number of moves or time. And then you put on more clothings for different specialty gimmicks or otherwise. Different characters do different power-ups.
That's an adorable cake.
Yeah, that's an adorable cake. They actually, I believe they added in recently new actual recipes that you can follow along at home. They're very simplistic, but...
Where the fuck is Charmander? I've yet to see a Charmander in this.
There's a Snubble. I haven't seen Snubble in a minute. Snubble. A lot of Eevees. Eevee seems to be the front runner for this. That Pikachu does look a little weird. Yeah, no. There is no... Oh. Yeah, no, Charmander isn't available yet. There's a Munchlax.
Starting to get a little offended here.
Well, that's fine. There's a Charizard.
It's not the same.
Well...
He's not even on this big splash photo, is he?
No. There's an Electrode. That's an... Sudowoodo? Yeah, no, we're getting all these, really obscure Pokemon. Cyndaquil. Who's lighting up the little dish.
That's exactly what I was thinking they could have used Charmander for.
Oh. But, it's an okay puzzle game.
Go back and what is going on with this one?
Just more stuff added.
Okay.
Stop. I went too far. It's fine.
You've gone too far.
I've gone too far. It's just, let's see here. You can log in the game from now until Thursday, March 16th, to get a Greninja in a Great Chef outfit. I like Greninja. During that time, an array of 5-star chef Pokemon from plates past will return to delivery. You can also enjoy a bonus 11 times express delivery without using in-game currency. So I assume that's more gacha stuff. Yeah. If I had a lot of money.
If you had a money?
If I had a money. Socks would probably have a Snorlax beanbag chair, and I would have an Aggron one.
I want that thing meant for napping. That's
Thing meant for napping?
What's his name? The ghost Pokemon with the tongue.
Gengar?
Yeah, it's the Gengar that the tongue rolls out and you stick your head in his mouth so it blocks out the light.
That works.
The tongue is what you lay on.
I have him.
Yeah, no.
No, not the big one. No. Just the small one. That one. Yeah, I got that. I got that at home.
I follow a guy that does Squishmallows.
I've just got one.
Oh, the back's cool.
Yeah, you got the little spikies. Skadoop. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree was announced on Elden Ring's official Twitter, and no videos yet, nothing. But the Shadow of the Erd Tree apparently has a little bit of hints, thank you VadaVidya, that it could go beyond the roots. Because what would be the Shadow of the Erd Tree after it's already gone? So I'm very curious on what is going to be built. Apparently this is going to be a big expansion, almost rivaling the size, but that's hopes, not actual. So
pretty image.
Very pretty image. Skadoop. Among Us and Destiny 2 kind of fused together into an interesting collaboration. Really unexpected, but not mad. You could dress up like the OG Titan, OG Hunter, OG Warlock, Keitel, Saint 14, Osiris, have a Star Horse hat, have a Worm Pet, as well as a few others. The whole list is there on the Inner Sloth website if you happen to want to take a quick crack at it. I want to know what the Puka Pet. I don't know what Puka is. Is that Puka? This is Worm.
Yeah, I don't know what Puka is.
Puka. Pouka. Hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh, it is that thing. Okay. Still don't know what it is. Skadoop. But yeah, really, it's kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting it, but it's for the release of Lightfall. Eyes Up Guardian. Oh, boy. So, over on PlayStation, they did the State of Play. A few things here and there, nothing really worth talking about. That wouldn't make me mad. But one thing that is going to be multiple platforms was the Street Fighter 6 Zangief, Lily, and Cammy gameplay trailer. Everyone looks like they play good. This game would definitely make me pick up an arcade stick. Definitely. The game looks so crisp. I showed you the Zangief gameplay, and you were just like, "Oh yeah," you were enjoying the spots that he was popping off.
Yeah, it was looking good.
It was looking really good. He looks a lot better than Street Fighter V. I can tell you that one for free. I'm happy to see Zangief getting his very well placed honor, because now they actually make him a lot more viable. In 5, he was, I have to be literally standing this close to do what I need to do. No, now he has entries. He's got distance. He's got combo. He's got counters. He calls for jackhammers. He calls for, good wrestling spots. I like that. It's finally good to see him doing shit like this. And then Lily, an interesting woman who kind of follows with Rashid from Street Fighter V, who calls upon the wind to guide her movements. But she is a kindred spirit in this case because she doesn't quite know how to fully control it yet. And she likes photography. Interesting on that. And then they brought out Cammy, which I'm a sucker for Cammy. Cammy is a great character overall. I used to really enjoy her in pretty much all the games I used to play. Marvel vs. Capcom, Capcom vs. SNK, just anything Cammy was in, she was just a good character to use. There was anti-airs, good cross-ups, a counter. Like, she was just good. And then, kneecap him. All right. I'll scoot. Just real quick. There's a lot of characters. And Quincy and I were having a discussion about the diversity.
Yeah, the game actually has really good diversity, and I'm very happy about the level of diversity I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. We got a Greek monster of a woman who is not afraid to crush skulls. She looks for worthy opponents. What is Osobuco?
It's a drink, I do believe. Oh, no, it's a food. Okay.
It's a food. It is a cross-cut veal shanks braised in vegetables, white wine, and broth. Interesting. But yeah, they do have a lot of representation, and they're adding more locales to this world. Really excited to see more of this game. Oh, okay. Is this a joke?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, no.
That's a little something for people that join the chat.
Yeah, all right. Let's go, dude. Xbox and Lucasfilms launch the Mandalorian-themed gaming gear for Season 3, and yet another jacket for your Xbox.
I don't need 2 new Xboxes. Tell me I don't need 2 new Xboxes, Justin. Justin, tell me I don't need to sell half my shit to get 2 new Xboxes.
I'm sorry, I had to ring you in my ear. What?
Tell me I don't need 2 Xboxes, Justin.
Ma.
Look at how good they are, especially the freaking black one.
Yeah, they look really good next to one another. This would make me... I want the controller. I love mint. Mint as a color really makes me happy.
So my question is the mint controller only available with the console? Did they pull a Spider-Man controller?
So the only way to do this is through Microsoft Rewards, it seems. So
I gotta cash in points.
You gotta cash in some points. They're trying to upsell their Game Pass by talking about Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga and Fallen Order through EA Play. What?
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can save 10% on
Survivor.
Launches. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think Survivor was coming to it at launch.
No. They need their money for the first 3 months.
It's very pretty console.
Very pretty console.
Both of them.
Hi,
Oh, wait, go back down.
What?
Down.
Where?
Down.
Where?
I swear to God, I'm gonna break your finger. 2 custom controllers inspired by the hit Disney. Oh, no, I love them both.
Ooh.
I've seen that one.
I have not seen that one.
That one's available on their website with the charging stand.
Oh, I would actually totally go for this one. Yeah.
For the show, you never finished watching.
Fuck you.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong, but fuck you.
Ooh, look at the box. These are beautiful controllers. One's got orange background with Grogu reaching out. The other's got, is that green?
Yeah, it's like a soft blue.
Okay, with Mando's head on it.
Yeah. Okay. And then yet again, it's another freaking sweepstakes one. Well, at least you can enter into 2 things and hope for one.
I don't have that many points.
Well,
I've got like 8,000 points right now.
Well-
No, I've got 6,000. I was supposed to hit 8,000 by the end of the month, but they dropped how many you get for the big monthly one. Oh, they're out of stock right now. You don't need to buy a controller right now anyways. You need to get your other one fixed. It's more important that you invest the money in being able to play your Switch properly than buying a second Xbox controller.
But shoe news.
These are pretty,
These are pretty.
but they're white.
They're white, but they got the colors you would firmly enjoy because they are Spider-Man colors. They are Spider-Man themed. Inspired, but not... I don't think they have anything like Spider-Man on the cut, but this is very, very heavily inspired by Spider-Man.
Inspired.
Nah, I ain't getting that one. Yeah, I get to sandbag one. That's my one. I'm sandbagging.
Please, you sandbag all of them.
I sandbag the ones that I feel. But they are a nice standardized white with a black back half, a red sole with a blue and red inlay as well as tongue. It's pretty standard, but it looks nice. $90, and it's going to be available soon on Nike.com. But stay tuned because they don't have a date, but they say stay tuned.
90 is not bad.
Yeah, and that's all the shoe news I managed to find. I
Wear
went-
those with my Spider-Man socks.
Ooh. I went down this website for a while, and that was the only one that I found that was interesting. The only other ones I saw was more furry style shoes, and I was like, it's not pop culture, it's just weird. Yeah, I don't know. Skadoop. So, over on McFarlane,
They're doing their winter thing.
Winter
what is it called?
Showcase.
Winter Showcase. Yeah. It started on the 28th, runs till the 3rd.
Ooh.
So we still got 2 more days of this?
Yes. Now, their standard style figures, they look fine. It's just looking at it straight on is a little strange for me. Looking at it from an angle seems fine, but straight on does not look good to me. Yeah, he looks wide, and not in a good way.
Baggy clothing.
Baggy clothing.
So, to describe for the listeners,
Yes.
we're looking at Demon Slayer figures.
Yes, Demon Slayer figures. The Tanjiro looks fine. He has multiple poses as well as a wave that comes off of his blade that's supposed to symbolize his ability. He looks fine, but when you get into Nezuko looks fine too. Multiple faceplates to go into demon form and whatnot. But when you get into Zenitsu, he just looks wide. Looks really wide. Comparative. Yeah, see, it doesn't... I don't know. But it'll do for a set. The posed figure, the already one that's posed, looks great. It looks like it's from the early first season because it doesn't have a lot of issue. I would like to see a end of season 2 figure. That's what I want. Zenitsu doing first form of breathing. It's, I wish he was in the pose where he's crouched down, hand on his sword, taking in a breath. This looks plain as fuck. I love Zenitsu.
Okay, but it's still a figure. It's still got bend marks.
Okay, wait. This one's posable, or is it pre-posed? Because if he can bend down and do the pose, I'm down for that.
The arms move. Maybe he can't bend down.
Yeah, because hold on.
Well, that's why you buy the other one.
Huh?
Buy the other one.
Yeah, I'll buy the other one, I guess, and then pose that one, I guess. But it's just, a regular Tanjiro where he's wearing the student style clothing. Nezuko in just her standard season 1 stuff, and Muzan, who kind of looks like Michael Jackson in every single frickin' thing. I swear to God, he does.
Have you ever seen that video of him performing in South Korea and the fucking fan climbed the... He was on a platform that was on a crane that was going to be lifted, and the fan climbed it right when it was getting ready to go in the air.
Okay.
So Jackson had to put his arm around the fan to make sure the guy didn't fucking fall, and kept singing the song the entire time until he could be set back down. Yeah.
I mean...
Wild shit.
Yeah.
People do crazy stuff.
Hold on. First... Oop, not breast. Like, all I would want is that.
Like I said, posable figure. The other one you don't like. I'm thinking you're just very unhappy with their handling of this character particularly.
I am. He's one of my favorites. Freaking Thunder and Flash is probably just the greatest animated ability because he can't consciously do it. He needs to fall into a sense of faint. He needs to faint in order for him to do this. Because it is something he cannot manifest on his own. Like here. He just has to fall asleep, and then he breaks it. Oh, so good.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you.
I know. It's just I'm frustrated that McFarlane does great figures, marvelous looking figures. It's just I feel like they dropped the ball in this one. Just a small smidgen.
And also, we don't know the full workings. Maybe there was something where
he can do it.
Like maybe the studio was like, we don't want you making a figure that does that yet. Save that for the second run. I don't know. I'm just spitballing shit at this point.
Yeah.
Day 2 was the celebration of Warner Brothers 100 years, which is interesting because I think we've also got Disney celebrating their 100th right now. I did not realize those companies were on the same
anniversary.
Yeah. Well, so this is Movie Maniacs 100. Maybe that's what this is. And then Disney just happens to be doing their 100. So we got Bugs Bunny Superman. I would actually want this.
This reminds you of that Warner Brothers store, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is a very nice one. You got a Potter figure. They've all got like something with them. What is it? These
collectible card with stand and bonus item.
Interesting.
Yeah, they don't talk about that one.
This one looks like McDonald's cups made of their heads. I had some of those when I was a kid.
Yeah,
it does kind of look like that. I love that figure. I would get that figure. We got a Ted Lasso figure.
Which apparently
supposedly an amazing show. I have not seen.
There's a board game, and we keep selling out of it. Like it's not being stolen, thank God, but it is selling out.
You know, it's one of those things I'm realizing that the theft problem isn't just a thing over at your job.
Oh, it's everywhere now.
We're seeing it everywhere. Yeah. The amount of stolen shit I see when I walk into a Target. I'm there as a customer, not as an employee, and I'm seeing all the shit.
Yeah.
Wicked Witch.
Wicked Witch of the West. A Bubble Dug.
Wicked Witch of the West, bro.
But probably next week we'll cover the rest of the days. But...
Yeah, the last 2 days. I really, really like that Bugs Bunny one. Can you click on it? Do we have a price and release date? Because I might get this.
Yo, really? Okay.
I might. Oh, look at the background.
Oh yeah, it's formed, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity.
That only matters if you're selling it. You know, like don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they include it.
Oh, 7,500 pieces. That's it. So that's why. That's why it has the certificate.
No, I'm glad that they're pre-order now. Oh no.
25.
I might be making a purchase tonight.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad they include the certificate of authenticity, but it's one of those things where it's like people ask me all the time. You have comics signed by this person, that person. Do you have certificates of authenticity? No. I mean, I took photos with the guy. Why didn't you get a certificate of authenticity?
Because
I'm not selling them.
Yeah, they don't really offer those.
When you're at the conventions, there's normally a booth you can go to that'll go through and authenticate the signatures and give you one. You just have to pay them to do it.
Okay.
But my whole thing is, I'm not selling it. This is for me. I'm not saying, hey, make this out to eBay. Like,
leave the name blank. Just send the name at the bottom.
Yeah, like this is for me. I went and met this guy because I really like what he does and had him sign it.
Right.
And that is a me thing.
Speaking of which, Rikishi was in town recently.
Oh, I know his daughter.
Did a little signing. Yeah.
Shit, I wish I knew. We got on saying if his daughter was there. She's a nice lady.
So I'll leave this up for you.
Oh, you don't have to. I can Amazon it.
Okay. Skadoop. Skadoop. There we go. So over on Lego, we got a whole bunch of new stuff. Starting with the Disney's 100th celebration, because we had just mentioned that, featuring Oswald, Steamboat Willie style Mickey Mouse, Snow White, and Tinkerbell.
Who's not a princess.
Who is not a princess.
She's not a Disney princess.
She's not a Disney princess, no. The helmet that Princess Leia wore, the Captain Rex's helmet, a Ant-Man construction figure, which has a little mini version of something. Is that King?
Maybe another Ant-Man. Maybe spoilers for the movie.
It might be spoilers for the movie.
I haven't seen the movie yet. It's on my list. I'll get there eventually.
289 pieces for $30.
Ooh, that went weird.
That did went weird. A 2022 Ford GT model looks pretty good. It doesn't look too bubbly. It actually looks kind of smooth. Commander Cody's helmet, Lunar New Year display, which opens and closes like a box. An exotic parrot, really interesting one. $20 for the parrot. Even Wally for 15. The Cozy House, which is a part of their new at-home set. The Triwizard Tournament, the Black Lake, as well as, I believe they have all 4 houses of Hogwarts.
Ooh, look at Lunar New Year Parade with the rabbit.
Ooh,
that's very nice.
That is very nice. The Guardians ship, the new one. What did they name this one?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either. Let's see. Does it have the name in here? Tell me what it is.
Because I think this is actually supposed to be talked about in the new movie.
Oh.
I think we just got a glimpse of it in the other stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, Volume 3.
And it doesn't even.
Yeah.
There's too many.
To yet.
Yeah, too many hard points in there. I don't care. But yeah, okay, cool. Oh, little mantis. I like the little mantis figure. Skadoop. The Hufflepuff house with the color scheme. The Batman bat cycle looks kind of neat. Hogwarts Room of Requirement. The NASCAR. Not too keen on Star Car races. Slytherin, Gryffindor, and I believe down below is Ravenclaw. A beach camper van for their home stuff.
The giant rubber duck thing is funny.
That is kind of funny. Pagani Utopia, which I think is a concept car.
That's a concept I don't know.
Yeah. It's an actual car. It's just a concept though, because I don't know about something that has 4 turbo engine things.
It's a Batmobile.
It's a Batmobile. That one's only $25. Each of the House of Hogwarts are $35 a piece, but they come with a very interesting thing that allows you to connect them to one another to make a full house. Magical Unicorn, $10. Charlie. A Scarlet Witch keychain. I don't know why that one's out in the middle of nowhere, but $6 for that one.
Is that a donut shop?
BTS Dynamite. I guess it has a donut shop.
That might mean I'm just dying on cast. Yeah, it's donut.
Yeah, it's donut, but it's for a K-pop band. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that the K-pop band was doing a big thing.
Yeah. And then there was one more down here. Go back down. A comic. Interesting. For Ninjago, which I heard had a pretty okay animated series. I didn't really dig through it. Holy crap! The BTS one, out of stock.
Yeah, their fans are serious.
Their fans are really serious.
Especially when you consider that the band's not going to be able to do music for a bit.
Oh, really?
I do believe that's the Korean one, right?
Yeah.
They're required by law to serve a certain amount of time in their army, and several members have had to join it.
Really?
Yeah, and so if that's the one I'm thinking, and then after a certain point they'll be able to leave the army and go back to the
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they're, in the meantime, the
I
band's
mean,
on hiatus.
I had a coworker that was a huge fan, had a BTS tattoo. I think it was either this arm or the other arm, but had it right here, always visible. And
Their fans are pretty serious.
Creative Fantasy Universe, which seems to be a bunch of little tiny pieces in a multiple color to allow you to build what you want on a small scale.
Very nice.
Very
Where's
nice.
the Lord of the Rings one? There's a new Lord of the Rings one.
Lord of the Rings one? There was a Rivendell one. We talked
about that. No, I thought there was a new. It's an interesting Spider-Man thing.
That's a very interesting Spider-Man.
I thought there was a new Lord of the Rings one. Maybe the thing I saw was just still talking about the damn Rivendell one, which is all good and whatnot, but like, why are we still talking about it as if it's still new at this point? Yeah, the members were about to postpone it for 2 years because of their political importance and diplomatic relations between countries, but one was going to be forced to go to the army, so they all decided to do it together.
Oh,
very sweet.
Moana and Mierda for $20. Not bad. Ferrari 812. That one actually looks really nice. The Porsche 963, the F1 race car. Not bad. Oh my God, $10 for the Spidey Mobile and Doc Ock.
That's very cool.
Team Spidey at the Green Goblin's Lighthouse, which also looks very
Two of the greatest villain reveals for me in movies come from two different Spider-Man films.
Okay.
So heavy spoilers for both Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. If you do not want spoilers for Spider-Man Homecoming and Into the Spider-Verse, stop listening now. Okay?
Okay, hold on. We're going to hydrate and stretch real quick.
I'm saving my points. I might spin the wheel once or twice on Saturday. Plus, you removed the thing I spent my points on all the time. The editing an emote. We have 2 emote unlocks, but the edit the emote is gone now.
Oh, I'll add that back in. I didn't mean to get rid of it.
Random sub emote and choose a
modify a
emote.
single emote.
Oh, okay, it is there.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't get rid
Edge
of it.
my vision, my bad.
Yeah.
Although we do have 2 unlocks.
That one's for sub, that one's for regular.
Oh, okay. Either way, I have all of them, so.
I got you.
Okay, so yeah, Spider. Okay, thank you, Socks. Spider, never watched any Spider-Man movies. Okay, do you not want these spoilers then? Because if you don't, stop listening. So here we go. When Peter B. Parker is helping to steal the computer and is being poked at by the scientist, and then goes, "Wait a minute, what was your name again?" And she turns and she drops the suit, and the arms come out, and she's like, "Octavius," and it's like, "Oh fuck!" Like, you were not prepared. It is such a good moment. And then the other one is when he's taking Liz to the fucking homecoming dance, and it's, "Oh, this is my dad," and Michael Keaton turns around.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck her dad's vulture. Her dad's vulture.
And then
because you don't see either one coming.
And then you see his eyes in the rearview mirror after all of that happens, and you're just like,
he knows. Like, they're both just absolutely amazing villain reveal moments. And so every time I see like Otto Octavius nowadays, I think of I don't remember her first name. I don't remember female Doc Ock's first name, but I think
Liz.
Liz is it Liz also?
It's Liz to my friends, but Doc Ock to my enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then later on, when they break in after Prowler does his intro thing, fucking Aunt May goes, "Oh great, it's Liz."
Liv.
Okay.
Liv. L-I-V. Okay. Such a fun character.
You know her?
I love the way they designed her Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, great design. A little bit kooky, but at the same time very straightforward and methodical. But go check out all these new things over on Lego. Lego's been pushing out a lot of new stuff. There's some new handbooks to help.
I can smell the oil getting hot downstairs.
New master. I can too.
My nose is nuts.
New master buildings things. They're actually going to open up Master Builder applications soon, I believe. Oh. So if you happen to have a bunch of Legos sitting around and you feel like you can build something that can rival, quote unquote, Master Builders, go ahead and do it. Oh, that's only $70? Oh, that's a not bad set. What I'm looking at is the Executor Superstar Destroyer, which is coming soon. $70. That does not sound like a bad idea. Oh man, there's a whole minifigure Disney collection. Holy crap!
Oswald's in there.
Oswald is in there.
So I think these are the random ones, though.
Yeah, they are.
So $4.99. You don't know which
$5. And you got Baymax could have been a little bit more bigger, but okay. You got the
Prince.
No, he's a king. Oh no, are you googling it? Mm-hmm. Robin Hood king name. No, it's not King Arthur because he couldn't play.
Prince John.
Prince John. You're right. Okay, you're right. You got Robin Hood, the Mad Red Queen. I keep forgetting his name too. Will you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yes. Socks and I keep going back and forth on that, but I can't. I can never remember his name. I know it's a very French.
Dr. Facilier?
Facilier.
Facilier?
Facilier.
Shadow Man.
The hoodoo ya voodoo.
I only saw that one time. So
it's a good movie.
The thing is there's a big section of Disney movies that came out once I was working full time and stuff like that, and It just became one of those things of like they're lower on my list of priorities.
Have you at least seen?
I have not seen Big Hero 6. I have not seen Coco.
Oh,
I know the story of Coco, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, I would recommend that one just because I know your heritage and I know you would actually really enjoy it.
I haven't seen Tangled.
Tangled's good. Tangled's just entertaining. I actually really like
Tangled.
Tangled.
The Frozen sequel.
That one I would say you can go ahead and skip.
I did not see the live action Mulan, but there's reasons not to. So
neutral all the same. But I like the fact that Cruella comes with a Dalmatian for free.
That's not fair.
That's hilarious. But this little mixed set actually is a pretty good one. I like this whole entire set of random figures.
I think the cheap mystery things or the cheap collect them toys is a really good market for toy companies. Like look at Hot Wheels; it's still $1.50 for Hot Wheels. And Hasbro ain't fucking hurting on the Hot Wheels, or no, Mattel. Sorry, Mattel ain't hurting on the Hot Wheels. The minifig thing, $4.99. Yeah, you can pick up one of these, no problem. I wish it was a little cheaper, but I get it that a lot goes into making. There's a lot of colors and stuff that had to be done here. But I think this is one of those things that I'm surprised more toy companies don't do stuff like this.
And I mean, you slap down $10, you get 10 or $10. You slap down $50, you get 10 of these, and you'll probably get the whole entire because there's I think 15. One of 18. So I mean, you still get the vast majority of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll get the ones you want.
That's
the only problem I have ever had with that. I would also want Oswald. I wouldn't mind Fantasia Mickey. I would not mind the Coco set. I wouldn't mind Facilier. That's probably
Baymax. I haven't watched it, but I wouldn't mind him.
If he was a little bit more
Baymaxy.
Because, I mean, they did that with Stitch. They gave Stitch a big fuck off
because they had
head.
to fit on the extra arms.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But Baymax can be big.
What else we got?
Oh, it's good. Dude, a really nice looking chess set. I love chess. I love checkers. Having a very interesting looking chess set that you can build and then challenge a person and then smash. It has little collectible. It has what do they call them? Drawers underneath, so that you can store them.
Very nice. Very nice.
I like this, and it even has one of my favorite pieces that they're now including, which is these orange, what I call pliers.
They have a name.
I know that they have a name too, but I don't know.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know either, but I'm not gonna stop these. For the chess set, it is $65, and get the moving truck gift with Lego purchases over $180. So if you want to spend $180 on Lego, at least you might as well get a good promotion for a moving truck that comes with a jukebox, a painting, an end dresser, a dolly, a couple dudes, a piano.
This all just says brick separator, but I thought it had a name.
I want to say it had a name too. Oh my god!
Like even Lego's website is saying brick separator.
Oh my god! I really love it. I really love it. Like this, sure, whatever.
Trixie Hobbitses.
Trixie Hobbits is a $15 value with your new Lego set. Oh, you have to buy the Rivendell one. Ew. You have VIP, don't you? Because it's free.
Yeah, I have VIP. I've got that keychain, but shiny red.
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
chrome red.
You got it from the dude who was way too uppity when we were getting our minifigures.
Yeah. Sometimes you run into that with customer service too.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just it's something I remembered. Oh.
I will say I do not like when you build the minifigures, you have to buy 3. You can't buy them in singles.
Yeah.
Because the first time I tried doing it, I built an entire one. Took me forever. Went up there, and she was like, "We can't sell it to you single." I'm like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Great," and I left.
Oh.
So then when I went and did the 3, I was like, "All right, you guys each build one because this is the only way I can buy them." And then it seemed like you guys weren't too into the minifigures. I'm like, "Y'all fucking suck."
I was. It's just
Spice Girls. Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. We were just talking about Spice Girls before the cast. I was into them. It's just I wasn't finding any good pieces.
I don't have my keys on me. Otherwise, I would show you I do have a Lego keychain. It's a Spider-Ham.
Oh,
Lauren Baum
that's
for me.
right. Yeah.
His face is starting to wear off.
Oh.
All right, what else we got?
Resonor Knockdown expansion set. I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks interesting. Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails.
I think this is like has to do with Mario because it looks like Toad.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Interesting.
I like this, but I don't have any of the Mario stuff. But it's on sale right now for $49. So if you have the Mario thing and you want to, oh, that's a really cute. I forget its name. Rambi? I think his name is Rambi.
No idea.
I don't remember.
We gotta wrap this up.
Oh yes, Skadoop. Last 3 things. Little movies we saw the trailers for. First one's Champions with Woody Harrelson.
A-hole coach finds his heart of gold when he has to coach
Special Olympics style team because
Yeah.
it's going toward
community service.
community service. Because
And he finds love along the way.
he finds love and respect for everybody.
Coach, this don't feel right.
Yeah, it's very funny. Got me chuckling a couple times in this trailer.
What, am I not attractive? You're no McConaughey.
Yeah, that one's a good line.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go see this one.
Next one. This one's gonna be Netflix. A action comedy with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm happy to see him back, and he literally says, "I'm back," and he's driving in what looks to be a really nice Porsche.
It's called
Fubar, which
Fucked up beyond all recognition.
yes. And it ends off with him getting sack tapped by I don't know who this is.
I don't remember her name. She's a comedian.
Yeah. She did the other buddy cop style movie, right?
I have no idea.
With
How many buddy
Sandra
cop
Bullock?
movies? No, that's Melissa McCarthy.
Oh. I love looking at the little cut for the point redemptions. Yes, I added that as of last week. We got little tiny mugs with smiley faces on them that you, believe, helped me find.
Oh, so this is actually marked as a TV series. It's getting 8 episodes.
Oh! So half hours? What are we looking at?
I don't know.
Fortune Feimster. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, we don't have a time frame on them.
May 25th.
I said time frame on them. I'm talking about how long they are. What you asked me beforehand.
Oh, okay. Well, time frame for this then. May 25th. Starts up on Netflix. Yeah. Skadoop. The last one, I went in thinking this was going to be bad. And it started off bad. Because it had a kind of a Jumanji feel to it. But with the race card included. Now, I say that.
Okay, it's not Jumanji at all. But
Well, it felt like it. It felt like, everyone entered the game room and everyone looks at this game smack dab in the middle of the room.
it's more Saw than it
It's
is
more
Jumanji.
Saw. Okay, mix between Jumanji and Saw.
It's what was the first of the horror video games on PlayStation? It's now become a franchise. Dark Pictures.
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
Yeah, a little Until Dawn-ish. But it is a little stereotypical, in a good way. I pressed the button. I didn't mean to press the button. Shut up.
Fucking headphone warning now.
Yeah, sorry. But it is satire at its finest. It is The Blackening. Now, that's what caused me to go like a little pull back, and I was like, ooh.
You're white. You can't be offended. Stop it.
I'm not offended. It's just hearing the title, though, it's like I do
believe it's based off of a sketch.
It seems like it would be, because it is very comedic, especially when you begin to watch from like 45 seconds in when they read the first card until that skit ends. It seems like it is very sketch show.
So it's a group of black friends go on a Juneteenth vacation weekend in a cabin when a killer makes them play a board game to save one of their friends, and then they start being hunted by the killer.
And the first card is, I mean, it's in the trailer. Kill the blackest one there.
Or I think the killer asked to be given the blackest one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
and then they start arguing of who
is the blackest, and then one of the friends says, "I voted for Trump
twice."
And it's like, "Come here, you." So it is very satire heavy. It is very comedic. It has a few notes of horror. It looks like it's going to have a lot of practical effects in it. I might actually see this. This looks like fun.
That's everything we got for you guys this week.
That is everything we got for this week. Let me change this, and then we'll do... I'll take one more sip of this before I start that. Peepsi... I'll give this to Lauren. I don't think I'm going to finish this. All right, remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember... No, not piss pee. Not piss pee. Remember to... like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check the description down below to check out our socials. Remember to... Full circle. No, there's no.
We got to go.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Remember to check out the Humble Bundle for the $30 bundle that helps out the Turkey Syria issue with the earthquakes. Remember to check out our socials down in the scripts, and also remember to love one another. It is free to do. Thank you, everybody.
Don't forget to check out the Discord, the Patreon, like and subscribe, and Jubby Energy Drink with our coupon code UglyMugs.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.